we draw. And so as we do that, y'all use the chat and then we'll draw for prizes throughout the call. So I am going to start with a little bit on me. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Marissa Adams, and I've been using the supplements for, you guys, 5 years. I'm obsessed with them. I actually got off of them when I got pregnant with Laylee because I was super sick, threw up all the time. And I remember feeling like crap. I remember feeling like,
oh, you're really, really good today. I'll take you back to Jason's house.
There is no way that I can. I was so moody. My husband was coming in.
Hopefully that'll work.
I'm going to let you mute them for me. It's Danielle and Kristen. Hey guys, those of you just jumping on, we're going to use the chat to answer questions, ask questions, tell us who invited you so that we know. We're going to be using that all for the next 30 minutes. That's how we're going to base who we choose as far as prizes go. So again, I started the supplements 5 years ago, used them for a while, loved them, lost weight, did all the things. And then I got pregnant with Laylee and I stopped using them because I was so sick. You guys, I was so sick. I felt awful. And like 14 weeks in, I was so back to being my moody old self, back to having all the anxiety, back to having all of the bloating. And that day that I realized that it was because I wasn't taking my Plexus supplements, I knew I would never stop taking them again. So you're going to hear from a couple people today on what these supplements have done for them. And you guys, it's so much bigger than weight loss. It's so much bigger than energy. It's so much bigger than using the bathroom every day. There are mamas on this call that you're going to get to hear who literally their anxiety is better, their mood is better. They're a mom that says yes instead of being so moody and crabby all the time. I've got one who just retired as a teacher because she's financially able to stay at home with her baby. I've got one who's a nurse that's going to get to talk to you guys and give you a little bit of that nurse testimony, because we all know that we're all skeptical. And those of you who are on here know that being skeptical is normal. It's super normal. I was before I started because it was network marketing. And when you hear about Plexus, you think, oh, it's an MLM. There's no way that that stuff's going to help me. There's no way that I'm going to get results from that. But honestly, you guys, there's a reason why we keep doing this. And there's a reason why we keep posting. And there's a reason why we're still doing it 5 years later. And it's because they literally have been life-changing for our families, for our health, and all of the things. So I'm down with these summer challenges that we're doing. We started them back in October. We have accountability. We have encouragement. Natalie and I do a lot of different live workouts. We do a lot of fun water intake challenges. I am actually down to my goal weight. I hit 140 pounds, have not been 140 pounds since I was a senior in high school. I'm smaller than I was in high school. I'm wearing a smaller size jeans. And that's because the bloating is gone, you guys. I don't have that bloating. I don't have that crave for sugar. I don't have that want to. Brittany, go ahead and mute Leslie for me. I don't have that desire to do those things anymore because my blood sugar is regulated, because my gut health is improved, because my inflammation is reduced, and all of the things. And so you're going to hear a little bit about that today as we kind of talk about it. But I'm going to start with Brooke. I'm going to let Brooke go first, but I'm going to kind of ask you questions, Brooke. I know this is, first of all, go ahead and mute yourself. This is Brooke's first time ever being on a testimony call. Like, we need to give her a round of applause because that is awesome. Yep. For her to be brave enough to answer questions. I'm not putting her on the spot. Again, this is super chill. I just want, Brooke, I want you to tell me, okay, so first of all, you've been a client of mine and a friend of mine for a while. And you know, back when you had that sweet second baby, that I did your pictures, we chatted Plexus for a little bit because you were a tired mama. How old was she at the time?
I think she was somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks old is when we got to do newborn pictures because we had to put it off.
Because of COVID. I know, I hate COVID. Okay, so tell me, when she was 4 to 6 weeks, tell me, what were you feeling? What was going on? Was there anxiety? Was there fatigue? I mean, obviously all the things, us mamas know on here that it's hard. But tell me what was going on.
Well, actually, when we did our pictures, it was right after I had COVID. So not only was I a new mom, and it was super tiring, a new mom of two at that, and it was a completely new challenge for me to get used to. But after having COVID, I just felt exhausted and tired, and just, I mean, literally no energy. And you come into the house, just so much energy. I wanted that.
Yeah. So as far as other health issues, like, were you going to the bathroom every day? Did you struggle with any bloating? Did you have any sugar cravings? Was any of that going on?
Always sugar cravings. I feel like that's always been a thing. Definitely bloating. I've always been a super regular person, so I've never had too many issues with that. But I will say that I go more on the supplements, and it really does make my stomach feel better. Like, I was a regular person before, but I, even being on it for 5 months now, I can tell a difference. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So within let's say the first 10 days of using the supplements,
Mhm.
I know you were using the Ease for inflammation.
Mhm.
I know you were using Active for energy, the pink drink, which helps, got the prebiotics in it for gut health. Now, are you nursing? Were you nursing when you started the supplements too?
When I started, but it didn't last long. I think I only did supplements and nursing for about 2 weeks together.
Gotcha. So within the first 10 days, what would you say that you noticed after? Because we've got a lot of people on here, Brooke, that have never
Mhm.
used the supplements, that are skeptical, that are like, I don't know if I want to spend money on it. What would you say within the first 10 days you noticed?
I noticed, I think I had dropped a pound or two within those weeks. I think that helped. But honestly, it took me a good month to really take the supplements and really notice the feelings that I wanted to feel, and what I wanted to see. So I will say the first 10 days, some really minor changes, but it took me a month and a half of taking the supplements, consistently, for me to see a real difference.
Okay. And I love that you said that, because so many people see supplements nowadays, and they order them and they buy them, and they expect to see an instant weight loss drop.
Mm-mm.
They expect to see instant energy, instant results. And I know with Plexus, it's more so getting healthy from the inside out. It's
Mm-hmm.
more so, let me fix the root issue. And sometimes for people, you guys, it can take 2 weeks. Sometimes it can take 30 days. That's why we say, and you'll hear us talk about it all the time, we say all the time, give it 60 days. If you don't love it, get your money back. And it's because it didn't take you, just like Brooke, what are you, like 28? You're my age, right? 27, 28. It
27,
didn't,
27.
yay. So it didn't take you 10 days to get to where you are. It took you
No.
27 years. You probably have been on antibiotics. You probably ate fast food. You probably ate sugar. You've probably had all of these things that has made your body, and the hormones and the blood sugar and the inflammation, and you've had two babies, all of these things has made your gut and your microbiome the way and the state that it is. And so it takes time. And that's why I love Plexus supplements, because it's so much more than, hey, let me buy a weight loss product and lose weight in a month. We really
Mm-mm.
push just doing it long term, doing it for a couple months. I know, like, with these challenges, and I know there's a couple people from our team on here, y'all definitely use the chat. Tell them what our challenges are like, because I know for me, doing these challenges, we have monthly Facebook groups where we are all together. We're working out. We do live workouts. We do, water intake challenges, step challenges. We have a lot of things that as a community you can do to hold yourself accountable. Because I know if you're like me, I was one of those types of people where I was like, I never remember to take my products. And it just, consistency is key. And so, Brooke, I love it take you about a month, because your body just needed that. And so you've been on it for 5 months now. Tell me what big changes you've noticed. Don't forget to unmute yourself.
All right. So been on it for 5 months. Number one thing I wanted was energy. Have that. It's almost like and I wasn't a coffee drinker before, but those people that wake up, they're like, I have to have my coffee. I wake up, I have to have my drink. It starts my day. It really does. And I know that there's so many people that say that over and over, but it really, really does start my day. So energy, I have so much more energy. I have lost about 27 pounds since I started, and I did have a baby, but I'm not the type of person that loses baby weight easily. It took me a year and a half to lose what I wanted after I had Landry, my first daughter. So it is going by faster. I'm losing weight, inches. I can fit back in my jeans after just 5 months. That didn't happen with my first daughter. I feel good. I feel happy. It's been
That
great.
is
It really
awesome. So let me ask you this. Do you wish you would have had this after Landry?
Yes. And, I think I did try it. I think I maybe started it, and I did it for I bought this stuff, and I did it, but I didn't do it consistently. And so I was just like, waste some money, not going to do it. This time I made myself do it, and yeah, huge difference.
Yeah. And see that right there though, like timing, I know a lot of people that I've spoke with too, they tried it in the past, they didn't stick with it. Mm-hmm. And now they're trying it again and they love it. And so timing is everything. Consistency is everything. I love that. I'm so glad I can't believe you've lost 27 pounds. I did not know that. Those of you that are on this call that have never used the supplements before, if weight loss is one of your goals, let me know in the chat. Let me, go over in the chat and let me know who invited you if you haven't done that yet as well. We're going to start rolling out some prizes in the next couple minutes. But Brooke, I'm so happy for you. I know with 2 babies, like you said, you're just happy. You're happy. And that's something for me. Like, I'm happy. People are like, why are you so smiley all the time? And I'm like, it's because these supplements, you guys, like out of 100 days, 99 of them are good. If you can't say that, we need to get a combo ordered for you. If you're struggling with anxiety, stress, mood, bloating, fatigue, you need this because your body needs to get balanced. Your body needs a detox. Your body probably needs these things and you don't realize it. You're covering it up with energy drinks and sweet tea and coffee and all of these things that are just making you feel like crap all over again. So definitely something that you could try and kind of see for yourself what you think about it. So Natalie, let's chat with you, sister. So Natalie is actually on her way to Emerald, which is a rank where you get a Plexus Lexus. You get to go to Mexico in September for 2 people for free. And you start making 6 figures, average 6 figures a year. And that is her very next rank. She is probably going to be seeing that this year. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this team, this is crazy. What we have going is insane. If you are on here and financial situations in your family, you're struggling, maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck, listen up for the next 5-6 minutes because this is huge. So Natalie, first of all, you are amazing. You look amazing. You've lost a ton of weight since you've had Sweet Parker. You're killing the live workouts. You're all into fitness. You love the beauty. You're a cosmetologist, all the things. But tell me, okay, so back when you had Parker, and I know that you had just had a baby and you were starting the supplements. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit about your health side.
Okay, so I started the supplements almost 4 years ago, strictly because I was not going to the bathroom regularly. I was a first-year teacher, and I kind of figured out that my energy and feeling sluggish and, just being tired and needing a nap every day might actually correlate with not going to the bathroom. And I felt like I just needed a detox. So that's when I started. But fast forward, I'd taken the supplements, the Triplex combo specifically, all the way throughout my pregnancy. And it was something that I did not ever stop. Whenever I knew I was pregnant, I consulted my doctor. She was like, this is better than you taking Marilax. Like, continue what you're doing. It's working. So I continued. And then after I had Parker, I had a lot of inflammation. I started taking the E's. I started, really wanting to work on my fitness after I got released from the doctor to work out. And so I added in the MetaBurn. But I knew it was going to be a process. I knew that it was going to take time. I know everybody's body is different. And so I just made my mind up at that like 6 week mark, whenever I knew I could physically start moving my body again and working out, that I was just going to put in the work and I was going to do that every day. And I was going to be consistent, not just because I wanted that for myself, but I wanted to be healthy for my family and for my baby. And I know how much just feeling good overall helps your mental health, and postpartum depression and those feelings of anxiety were something that I was just trying to keep away. So doing anything to just stay happy and healthy was my main priority.
Okay. So, and see that right there, like just being healthy for your babies. I don't know if any of you are mamas on here. If you're a mom, let me know in the chat. Let me know if you're a mama, because I don't know all of you. But your babies, you guys, when you look at them, you know, they're your whole world. And for me, that's another reason why I stay. And that's another reason why I do this, because I want my babies to get the healthiest, happiest version of their mom. And I love that you said that, Natalie, because Parker, yeah, he's only one, so he doesn't really know yet, but he's learning. He's watching you. He's seeing that you're not gropping all the time and you're not moody and you're not struggling. You know, I remember before Plexus, my phrase was, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Like, can I get an amen from people that use supplements now that were like that? Like, I'm so tired. And I know you were, you know, you've been the same way. And so for Parker, and as a mom, it's just, you want to do that for them. You don't want to pour from an empty cup. And so these supplements help you do that. And Natalie, tell them a little bit about the challenges. So this was actually your idea back in July to start these fitness groups. Tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I remember I was rocking Parker, actually, putting him down for his nap. And I remember seeing you at the lake. You were having so much fun on the lake on your new boat. And I just remember messaging you and being like, you look so good, first of all, like mom of 3, rocking the swimsuit on the boat. And I'm just like, I was so inspired, but also just, I was ready to get back into it. And so I was like, we need something, like I need something, like, can we do this together? You know, I want the accountability. I want my friends. I need something to motivate me, because at the time I was just at home and didn't have a lot of the community that I was used to because of COVID and not being able to see people and having a new baby at home and spending all my time there with him. And, you know, it was just something that I really needed, not only for my physical health, but I needed it for my mental health. I needed the friendships and the community and the accountability that came with all of that I knew we had in the past. And I just wanted that again. I was ready. And so I reached out and I was like, let's do this. Like, let's get some accountability groups going. Like, we can do some live workouts in there. We can give away prizes. It doesn't have to be all about Plexus. Like, I just want everyone to feel good and do this together. So that's why I all kind of started it. And I think that we pushed it maybe towards like mamas at first, just new mamas, but then it kind of branched out into a bigger thing. And it's a really, really great thing now. There have been so many people that have done amazing things. They've lost weight, they've gained confidence. And I'm just so happy that it's gone this far. I can't believe it.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it's grown. And so you're telling me that there's new people on here that could order a combo, and we're not just gonna say, hey, here's your products, good luck. We're gonna put them in a Facebook group. We're going to guide them along. We're going to tell them how to take their supplements. We're going to literally hold their hand along the way. We're going to give them live workouts. We're going to do water intake challenges. Aren't we connecting on our watches? Like, we connect with Apple Watch and Fitbit. We're connecting with each other so that we're all working together and hold each other accountable. I mean, that's been a game changer. I know for me, it's been a game changer because I'm a busy mom, and sometimes it's hard to remember to do all of the things. And so these challenges have helped. So Natalie, you have some big news to share on the fact that you are now going to be able to stay at home with Parker. So tell me how you were feeling before all of this. I know that you obviously you didn't want to leave Parker. You were a virtual teacher, but you just wanted the time freedom, right? Tell me a little bit about
that. So I found myself in this position last summer where I had Parker in May. COVID was an a new thing, and we were just in this place where we didn't know what school was going to look like in the fall. I wasn't sure if I was going to get to be a virtual teacher, but that was something that I was praying about. I really, after I had Parker, I had a lot of feelings that I wasn't sure I would ever have. And I just wanted to be with him. I just can't explain it other than that. It's just, I didn't want to leave my baby. I couldn't imagine putting him in daycare, especially with COVID going on. And so I thankfully got a virtual teaching position to where I could stay home with him, but that just made it even more clear, like, this is where I want to be. My time is important to me. And I had to Zoom 4 times a day as a teacher. And so a lot of my time, thankfully my husband worked from home, and so we balanced it very well, but it just made me appreciate, first of all, getting to be at home with him, but also just made me value that much more, and made me realize, like, that's what I want. That's what the mom I want to be. I want to be the one that's cooking him breakfast and, having those slow mornings and being on his schedule. And so that's really where it all started, was just this mindset of, I want to be with him. I don't want to go back to normal school. I don't want to have to go back to the classroom. And I knew that after COVID was over, there was a possibility that I wouldn't have an option to be with him. I would have to go back to the classroom. And so I put in the work. I started praying about it. I started just really believing that this was a possibility. And I put a lot of faith into it, and just every day made time. Whether that meant after Parker was asleep, whether that meant it was during nap time, or I just got 5 seconds to myself to breathe. Like, I just found a way to fit it in, because I knew that if I put in the work, that consistency would pay off. And I didn't know that it was going to replace my income completely, but I knew that it would help, and it would cushion, and it would just be something good for our family. And so I did that consistently. My goal was to get to a spot that it would be comfortable for me to retire by the end of school. And I was in that position at the end of March. So at the end of March, I realized that my Plexus paychecks every month were now more than my teaching salary checks that I was getting every month. And that's when my husband and I had the conversation, we can do this. Like, you can stay home with Parker now. Like, you can make this your full-time job, your business. And it's also just so rewarding. I love being a teacher because I love helping people and helping them reach their goals and gaining confidence and new skills and things like that. And I get to use those talents and get to still have that rewarding side of things by helping people feel better and feel more confident in their body and in their relationships. And so overall, it's been crazy that it's been almost a year since I kind of made that decision for myself and my family, but we're here and I'm excited. We just moved into a new beautiful house. Like, I don't have to go back to teaching next year. I just get to be with my baby. And so it's a blessing, and I'm excited.
It is. It's awesome. And you, and I know that we're kind of alike in this, and I'm sure there's a lot of you on this call where you get direct messages constantly about, hey, do you want to join my team? Do you want to join my team? And I know for me, and I think for you too, Natalie, Plexus, we did not start Plexus to work this as a business. We honestly just wanted to feel better. We wanted to be happier mamas. We wanted to have more energy. And you can't help but share with people. That's something that I love about our compensation plan, and they just enhanced it recently. So you're going to be able to rank faster, make more money, all of the things. But I know for Natalie and I, it's kind of the same thing. And even Alyssa on here, we didn't start this to work the business, but because we feel so good, we can't keep it to ourselves. Like, it's just like when you find a good makeup or a good shampoo, or you get your hair done by somebody, you want to post about it. You want to share about it. And so for us, it's been an accidental business that has turned into financial freedom, where we don't have to say, oh, we don't have money for that vacation. Oh, we don't have money for those shoes. Oh, we don't have money to really give to our church. Or, now it's turned into, if there's someone that needs help, we get to go buy clothes for that family. We get to go help, we get to go buy meals for someone that just lost a loved one. We get to do all of the extra things because this financial freedom is now a part of our lives. And that's something that I love, and I get the question often, like, how long is this going to last? How long is this going to last? Like, do you really think that you can keep doing this? And you know what I say? As long as the Lord's bringing it in and as long as I'm feeling good, I'm doing this, because it has made such a difference with me mentally and for my family that I can't help but share. And now we've got a whole team that's doing the same thing. And I know Natalie's going to go Emerald this year. We've got a couple more that could probably be seeing that as well. I know Alyssa, I get to chat with you shortly. You're a senior gold and you have that extra income for your family. You're living in a tiny house right now with your 2 girls. You're a nurse. Are you at Prescott or are you at Gurdon, Alyssa?
You always forget. I'm a
I
Gurdon.
know, I'm so bad.
Okay,
so yes. So as a nurse, tell me, so I know that there's a lot of questions that people get with these supplements, like, are they safe? Are they, what about nursing? What about pregnancy? What about, tell me your opinion about these supplements as a nurse and just what you think about the health side and the safety of it.
So I was skeptical for sure. Putting these random supplements in my body, what's that going to do? And people look at a nurse and think, well, surely she researched it. Surely, she knows what she's putting in her body. And I want to kind of start by saying, let's just think about all the other things that we put in our body on a daily basis. Not just food and sugar and all those bad things that we know exist, but like skincare and, vitamins off the Walmart shelf, but they're not FDA approved either, by the way. And so all these things are just have these chemicals. We've all tried over-the-counter medicines for, be it constipation or whatever. And so these products just being clean, when you put them in your body and they result in detox and making you regular in the bathroom, clearing up your acne, they have to be clean. And I've researched them. Sorry, my kids are not happy with the TV show it's on. But when I researched them, they're just, nothing came up that was going to harm me. Nothing came up that was going to interfere with breastfeeding, which was what I was doing when I started. So those are big pluses for me. And then just the results that they've shown just build my belief. The longer I take them, the more I believe in them.
Yeah. So were you were one of the ones that didn't go to the bathroom regular, right?
Yeah, I might have gone like once a week. And I really didn't think it was an issue. Like, it never occurred to me that it was an issue. I think until after I had Penelope. And and then so when I got on, the BioCleanse, the Triplex, and started going to the bathroom every day, when I tell you that pooping gave me life, pooping gave me life. It got all of that stuff out. And I just felt like a new person. Like, this burst of energy just came out of nowhere. But it's because all that junk was out of my body.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, and you as a nurse, you get up, you go to work every day. You have seen the energy and just feeling better with your girls and just feeling so much happier. I know Brooke said that. She's like, I'm just happy. That's the best way to put it. Like you said, these products are literally giving us life. We're not just preaching about this stuff for no reason, you guys. It's literally been a game changer for us. If you're on here and you struggle with going to the bathroom, let me know in the chat. I know that's uncomfortable to talk about, but I want to know. Really, I want to know, because it's so common. If you struggled with it before Plexus, let me know, because it is so common. Okay, so Alyssa, I know back in October, you started doing the monthly challenges with us as well, and you have won so many prizes with it. Tell me about that. What were you? I know you're a busy mom, and so are these challenges something that you can kind of fit into your schedule? I know, tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I had COVID in October, and it completely wiped me out. And then the challenges had started back. And it just gave me something to hold on to, something to physically do. I've never been one to work out. I despise to run or anything like that. So I'm not like, I can't just pick up and go to the gym and do my own thing and have success. Like I have to have people in my corner. I need to have motivation. I need to have a reason to do it other than like 6 months from now, I'll feel good. I need to have a reason to do it today. And so the challenge groups with like, I mean, I'm a prize girl. I like a good prize. So anything that motivates, you know, those things were like, if I just get my steps in and drink this water, like I could be in the running for this. But then the longer I did it, it became almost addicting and I formed these habits. And so now I have this humongous water jug. I've never been a water drinker. I drink this like 3 or 4 times a day. I fill it up. I have to get my steps in. And now that it's summer, I'm like, get up, go walk, do my workout. And I feel so much better. I feel accomplished. And so I think the challenge groups have really just established those habits for me that I can carry on.
I love that. And the community. Like I know if you're on our Plexus team, you guys, and you're on this call, I know for me, like the supplements help me feel good. Yes. The money's great. Yes. The Plexus Lexus is great. Yes. It's sitting in my driveway right now. I love every time I get in it. I love the smell of it. I love all of it. But the community of people that we have, and you guys, this team, I'm telling you, we have something so special. And if you're on this call and you're not plugged into our team and our group messages and our groups, we need you plugged in, because like even on Wednesday nights, we're doing this book. It's called Get Out of Your Head with Jenny Allen, where we're talking about getting rid of head trash. We're talking about getting rid of negativity. And y'all, I'm just going to tell you, and those of you on this call know that life is hard. Being a mama is hard. Being a wife is hard. Going to work is hard. All of the things are hard. But when you have a community that's praying for you, that's loving on you, that's helping you grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, all of these things, you're going to feel like you're thriving. You're going to feel like you're growing. You're going to feel all of those things. Like I think back 5 years ago, last night we were on a call with our group, and I told them, I said, 5 years ago, I was not the same person I am today. 5 years ago, I was the negative Nancy. I was tired. I was napping. I was blah. I was the one that talked about everybody. I was the one that just, I was not happy with myself. And when you're not happy with yourself, you can't be happy for other people. And so first the supplements gave me life and helped me feel awesome. Then we gained this community, you know, that's been incredible. And then the financial freedom that comes with it. I mean, you guys, this is an opportunity that literally can take you from feeling so blah and feeling so down in your life to thriving and to feeling incredible. I know, like, and those of you who are on here who have never even looked at the compensation plan and you're interested in maybe working this as a little side gig, reach out to the person that invited you, because I know for so many people, financial freedom is something that a lot of people don't have, something that a lot of people want, that a lot of people dream about. And I know for me, when I put the Lord first and I said, God, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to work for your kingdom. He laid everything in place. And I'm seeing it with Natalie. I'm seeing it with Alyssa. We saw it with Brittany. Brittany Cowan just went Emerald last month, y'all. And she got her Plexus Lexus. And, you know, it's like when all of your stuff is in order, things start to fall into place. And what people don't understand is it's 2021. Everybody's recommending a side gig. Everybody's recommending. I mean, and even there's quotes. Like I went back and looked. Donald Trump even quoted, network marketing is one of the best jobs to have, because you literally can work from home. You can work from your phone. You can be with your babies. You can make as much money as you want to. There's nothing saying you're going to make this amount of money every year. It's never going to go up. You literally can make as much money as you want to. And yes, the money's wonderful, you guys, and the financial freedom is wonderful, you guys. But I'm telling you, as a leader that has grown so much spiritually, it's so much more than that. And so when you see us posting, when you see us cheering for each other, we mean it. We mean it, and we're genuine. I know Alyssa, Natalie, Brooke, all of us, you just heard from us. We are genuine people that love this opportunity and that love these supplements, that really just want to help other people, because I've seen people struggle. I've heard the stories of people. I know I was reading in on the chat, there were some of you, I know Danielle, you know, she just had a miscarriage 5 months ago. She said her anxiety and mood, it's the depression. She feels blah. She said, I've been walking and increasing my water intake, but I know I have to do more. literally, like, you guys, there's so many people that are struggling and that we don't realize it, that whenever we do sit down and we talk to somebody, or when we're messaging somebody and you're telling us what you're going through, then we're like, oh my gosh, we literally used to be in your shoes. We used to feel like crap. We used to have the bloating. We used to have the anxiety. We used to not sleep good. And now we're thriving. And that's why we share. And so if you're on here and you came today, we are so happy that you're on. I know, y'all are busy, but y'all took it a time out of your day to just hop on and be with us and hear these testimonies. Thank you, Alyssa, Natalie, Brooke, for hopping on and sharing. I know it's so much more laid back when I ask questions. Like, I don't ever, like, now that I've done this, I am never going to do another call where I'm like, okay, Alyssa Pye, take it away. Like, it's so much more nerve-wracking to do that. Like, I love the fact that I can just ask y'all questions. I'm going to nominate Harley and Cassie to do one this month. We've got to do another one with y'all. But yes, I'm excited. Y'all are awesome. I'm so glad that you guys got to hop on today. Let's Natalie, give me a name in the chat. Give me 3 names. We're going to do 3 prizes because there's a lot of people on here. Give me 3 names from the chat.
Okay, let me look in the chat. Let's see.
And if it's iPhone, we'll figure out who you are. I know there's 2 iPhones on here, so.
Let's go with Stephanie, Krista, and one of the iPhones that said, thank y'all for pouring into us, this last one.
Okay, so thank y'all for pouring into us. Let me know. I know that Chloe is one of the iPhones. I don't know who the other iPhone is. If you could, the last one that said thank y'all for pouring into us, let me know. Put your name in the chat so we know. So we have Stephanie, Krista, and one of the iPhones. Y'all are gonna get a Lululemon gift card. Every single one of you are getting a Lululemon gift card today. So y'all are awesome. So Chloe, Stephanie, and Krista, y'all are all getting Lululemon gift cards. Thank y'all for hopping on. If y'all have any questions, get with the person that invited you. I'm running a special today only. You get an additional $10 off a combo. An additional $10 off today only. So get your combo ordered. Let me know if y'all have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.